Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Gil here from your daily How to Make Money Online and Monetize Your Website. If you're interested in blogging or have a particular hobby, whether it's knitting while on a hike, I actually came across an industry, and we were just talking about this last weekend, where there are people that will go on a trail run, and there are stops along the trail run for you to stop and iron your clothes. Absolutely hilarious, if you ask me, but there are enthusiasts of that kind of, I guess, sport. I don't know what you would call it, but welcome to our afternoon sessions here. This is our daily internet marketing training. We answer the question and show you how to make money on the internet, monetize your website, or make money blogging. Sharing best practices, some of our challenges, our headaches, so that you can avoid some of those pitfalls and streamline your operation or just get off to a rockin' start. Was actually just working on a sales page on here. But if you guys have any urgent questions, you know the drill. Go ahead and enter the feedback, questions, clarifications, any marketing campaigns that you would like for us to review. Type that in. All right. We got Lauren back in action today. We're going to continue our little YouTube series, YouTubes. Lauren, go ahead and unmute yourself, and I will make you the presenter so we can transition here to your slides. And are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? See me?
Yes, hear you loud and clear. I found the charger for my headphones today, and so I was like, you know what? It'd be nice to go wireless today. Fantastic. We can see you clearly. Just made you the presenter. And
Cool.
YouTube channel. All right. We had a nice little
Woohoo.
YouTube segment early, in this series. We kind of, ran through it, did like a crash course. Lauren has taken the time to put these slides together, break them down step by step, so that we can uh, cross the T's, dot the I's, right? I'm not familiar with all the expressions, but I'm working on it. Lauren, a couple questions did pop up here earlier in the session. If you don't mind, we can address some of
Of course.
those. Some of our members, I myself included, have been posting videos on YouTube. And so obviously our channel is not fully optimized, but we do have some videos on there. Do we have to delete everything and start over from scratch? Do we set up a new one, or is it possible to just re-edit the entire website, or maybe a mixture of both? How should we handle this scenario?
Yeah, for sure. If you already have an existing YouTube channel, and it's active, you have a lot of videos, then I wouldn't worry about restarting one. That would really be up to you, but I wouldn't worry about it. Most of the things and the techniques can be applied to an existing YouTube channel. Now, if you don't have one, or you only have like one or two and you haven't really done much with it, then it might be wise. At the beginning, I'm going to talk about actually choosing your channel name and some little ninja stuff with that. So if you don't have a channel yet, or you have one you don't really care about, and you're okay with starting over, then it's up to you if you want to start over and just add this little, ninja stuff at the beginning. But overall, it's not really going to make or break you if you just take your existing channel and then go through and optimize it.
Nice. All right. So we can simply just edit, go through it. If you have multiple markets, niches, or industries, I would recommend having a separate YouTube channel for each.
Oh, yes.
What we're doing right now, I'm a full-time real estate investor. That's how I make a living. And so we're setting up different YouTube channels and throwing them out there as lead magnets so that we can drive traffic from different sources, different states, different markets. And so let's jump right into today's session. Any updates, announcements, changes in schedules, or pertinent questions you wanted to review before we jump into our session today?
No, my schedule's good today and tomorrow, and then Monday. I'm not sure if you're holding it with the holiday, but I won't be able to participate because I'll be out of town.
Okay. Monday. If anything, I
Memorial Day?
mean, Memorial Day. We may open the session just in case there's any urgent questions, from the group. At the very least, that's the kind of support you guys get over here. We may
Gilrick's
have,
holidays.
or a version of Gil. There's about 100 of me. in case you didn't know. But yeah, you know, at the very least, we'll keep it open if you guys have any questions. It's all about YouTube. If you guys didn't get the memo, you're supposed to wear something red today or have something in the background. So
What?
hopefully you guys. Well, you got that red towel. You know
I
that,
have a.
that red.
Oh, okay. I have a red shirt.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead and take it away. I'll put myself on mute. I'll wave my hand if we have a question or a comment here from the group.
I can't see you when my screen's full.
Ah, gotcha.
Unless, okay, if there's a different way you want me to do it, I'll do it that way.
Let's walk you through it right now. You are sharing the screen. Go to your control panel, and you should see a blue bar that says webcam. I would show you, but it never appears on the screen. That's how GoToWebinar is. They hide the panel. Okay, drop down the menu on webcam.
No, I think, wait. Okay.
It should be under audio.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so, always in front?
Always open
preferences.
Yeah, open preferences, and then general settings. Okay, recordings, meetings, webcam. Yeah, definitely always in front.
Okay.
So, all right. And then, because you are sharing your webcam, and then do you see the icon under webcam that says stop sharing my webcam? Do you have a drop down menu there? Okay.
Next to it, yeah.
Click on
so that's
that.
where I can say always in front?
Always in front, yes.
Okay, look at that. Okay.
Now are you popping up on it?
It's big, but yeah, so then I can just go through.
Minimize it. So, when you do the recording from your end, you will now have a talking headshot because you're recording it with Camtasia. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right?
I'll eventually figure this out, right?
All right. So, okay, we should be good to go.
Let's
and
okay, yeah. Now let me see. Yeah, hold on a second because I want to see if I can get. This would be awesome if I can get my Camtasia recording too. Because I kind of gave up on that since I couldn't see my face, and I'm like, I just went through and redid it later.
Yes, exactly. So what you're going to do is you're going to resize your window of your slides so that you can fit the webcam headshot.
Yeah.
All in the same screen. Camera off. Perfect. There you go.
Awesome. Okay. Do I worry about custom region, or I can do the entire thing?
You can do the whole. Cover the whole screen.
Full screen. Okay.
Full screen.
Okay. Now it'll record. Okay. Now go back to PowerPoint. Look at that. Yes. Oh, brother. I have to go purchase my trial. So
well, you have to update that settings, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Well, I won't worry about that one today. Okay. So then in this case, it's just I can't make full screen. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing with all this tinkering?
No, we just see the screen.
Oh, sorry.
The presentation, the video marketing, and we see your headshot.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see if this will work. But so you don't see our faces, right?
I do.
Oh, you do see it on there?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll just make it kind of low so then I can see if you wave.
Awesome.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if it doesn't, we shrink it. Oh, look at that. Okay, sorry. Cool. Okay, we'll try that. You ready? Good to go?
Yes, we are good to go. We are taking it away.
Awesome. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, perfect. So this is how to set up your YouTube channel. And the first thing is I'm going to walk you through, if you don't already have an existing YouTube channel or you haven't done much with it, we're actually going to do some keyword research first before we go get our channel made, so that way we can have a fully optimized, keyword optimized channel name. So for this case scenario, one of my clients that's in my coaching program, they own a tattoo and smoke shop. So what this is this is the walkthrough of setting up and optimizing their YouTube channel. And the perfect thing that Gil mentioned is not to put two different categories together. For example, this is a tattoo and smoke shop. We're doing two separate channels. So there's a tattoo channel and there's a smoke channel. So this is the one for the smoke channel. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to go ahead and start searching for your keyword planner. Just go to Google and type in keyword planner. The first thing that will pop up is the result that you want, which is going into Google AdWords, and you're using their free keyword planner. If you've never gone onto Google AdWords, it might ask you to, kind of create an account or something like that. It's completely free, so just go ahead and do that. But basically, go find Google AdWords, and that's where you're going to find this tool. Okay, so the two things that we're going to do in Google AdWords is we're going to search for a new keyword and ideas, and then we're also going to go ahead and get a search volume. So this is telling us one, the kind of the words that we're thinking about optimizing for, getting an idea of other words, seeing which words then are the best for them. Okay, so for searching just for keywords, so I just typed in smoke shop here. And for this one, it came up with a bunch of different ones, and you see that keywords like smoke shop are getting almost 100,000 type searches. So definitely a lot of volume here, which is not surprising. So this is basically things to look at in this regard. The interesting thing, if you can see down here, is that everything has low competition, that there's not a lot of people that are actually optimizing and going for smoke shop. People might be searching for it, but nobody's fully optimized it. The interesting thing here on wholesale smoking, okay, that has medium competition, but that seems to me like it would be e-stores and things like this. This is a local smoke shop, so it definitely seems like they're not going to have a huge amount of competition.
Now, what does that mean if it's low competition?
Means for Google AdWord type things that there's not a lot of people bidding on those words. So that's where your competition is low. You don't have a lot of people that are trying to advertise on it when it says smoke shop. So in that regards, if you apply that in the longer sense of it, is that you're not actually going to have a lot of competition when you're trying to rank in your idea. So although Google is telling you no competition for Google AdWords, tells me if nobody's doing Google AdWords, chances are they're not doing anything else with it either.
So does that mean it's easier for me to get my video or my channel to, okay, nice.
Yes, sorry. Yes, you love to see low. So definitely. I know in some of the niches that you're with, Gil, you have quite high competition, so then you have to really tweak it up.
Yeah. Plumbing, dentist, nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Real estate.
Real estate.
Yep. Okay, so luckily if you have a smoke shop, it should be pretty easy. Okay, then we go ahead and then I'm looking at particular popular keywords. So for these ones, the ones that got the highest result is smoke shops, kind of obvious on that one, 14,000 about a month. Then there's smoke shops near me. That's getting 33,000, and then also there's smoke shop near me, and that's also getting about 33,000. So if you notice, people are looking for smoke shops, but even more, they're typing in smoke shops near me. People, that's what they want. It's not just a smoke shop, they want it near them. And that's how even I search. If I'm looking for Walmart near me or, frozen yogurt near me, I'm using that near me when I'm searching. I'm not searching by my city name. I just like near me because Google knows how to process that and find me the local results.
Now, how do they do that? How do they know where you're at?
Google knows everything about you. They track your computer.
So it's geotagged, right? And
yeah, exactly.
So keep in mind, right? That's why we encourage you guys, whether you are in the how to make money online, and if you're using this to build lead magnets to drive traffic to your website, when you type how to make money online Los Angeles, okay? So for example, Lauren's also, let's say she lives in Kentucky. Now, my How to Make Money Online Los Angeles channel, it may rank in Kentucky. It's going to rank high here in Los Angeles. But if I have a competitor or somebody else in Kentucky types in how to make money online Kentucky as a YouTube channel, they will see them. Lauren will come across them before my content. So that's why the whole there's too much I think it's a fallacy. You have to have an abundance mentality, and it always comes down to local. Google prefers local over a big nationwide type of searches, and even Yellow Pages, Insider Pages, Yelp, and all the major directories have moved and focused on local, since that's the whole user experience anyway, like Lauren was just describing.
Yep, perfect. Okay, and then so from there, so those were just some ideas that we're kind of getting ideas populated of what seems to be, good words for them to start using. And then from there, we looked at volume. So the way that you can go, and then we switched over to that volume thing from initially. So just looking at Smoke Shop, averages about 74,000 searches a month. Okay, well, and then the cool thing here is it still says low competition, which is very happy. Then we're going to get a little more precise. So we're going to also try that Smoke Shop near me. Okay, the 33,000 is still coming up, so it definitely seems like those are great things to be keeping in mind for these keywords. Now we're going to add a location. So just to try it, I tried adding in where their local thing is, which is Smoke Shop Mission Hills. They have no interest in ranking right now, start very niche and then start moving up. So they don't want to rank for Smoke Shop Los Angeles because it's a big area. So they're just looking at their local spot. If you go type in Smoke Shop Mission Hills, no one is searching for that. Okay, not a bad thing, not a good thing, just be aware. Okay, no one's searching for putting my location name in Google. However, what we did is we then took Smoke Shop and then changed it and did a target, so adding in the local city. So you're going to see that there's actually 10 people a month that live in Mission Hills searching for Smoke Shop. So are those ideal clients for my customers for this shop? You bet you. They live nearby and they're just searching for Smoke Shop. Perfect target audience. Then we expanded it just a little bit and added a few of the surrounding cities to it. So Granada Hills, North Hills, San Fernando, and Pacoima in addition. So 4 extra cities gives it 110 different people are searching for that. And keep in mind, once these people are finding a smoke shop, chances are they're going to be returning customers. They're not going to search for it anymore. So these are average monthly searches, which means that there's, on an average, you could say 100 different new clients that could potentially see the shop's YouTube videos and YouTube channel and start coming in. So it's a ongoing and definitely that abundance mentality that Gil is referencing, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I want to add to that, right? So 110 searches online. If you are in the type of niche or activity where it's like a group base or more of like a social type of hobby, interest, or niche, then don't be disheartened. Maybe, you look at 110 and you're thinking, oh, that's a bit of a bummer. But again, take into account the type of business that you do have. For example, if you're a dentist, you don't necessarily want to target 1 million people because you can't service all those clients at the end of the day. Focus on a more targeted search. With this particular campaign, the way I would look at it too, there's other ways you could do that. Now, if you had a website as a smoke shop, you can come out with a circular or a subscription to your website, or have a monthly gathering, right? And charge like an event fee for that social gathering. Have a buffet, have an open house, or again, create additional revenue. So they'll buy products from the smoke shop, that's one. And they can also sign up on a news member, a preferred mailing list, or subscribe to their events, their training, their workshops, how to get the most out of your paraphernalia, how to clean it. There's different things you could do with that kind of traffic.
Yep, pretty cool. So yeah, exactly. When I just told them that there's 10 people average in Mission Hills just looking for smoke shop, and I was like, so do you think you would like 10 new customers? She was thrilled with the 10. Then we just added a couple of the surrounding neighborhoods and was shocked to see that there's 110 people average looking for her things. So she was very happy with these numbers. Okay, so that's just kind of ways to look at and start figuring out locations. From there, We looked even just trying different ones. So keep in mind that different searches are going to yield it. So if you're going for the keyword smoke shop, you might appear for smoke shop, but if you forget to throw in a keyword smoke shop near me, you might be missing out on these additional 50 people that are searching for a smoke shop near me rather than just a smoke shop. In this case, low competition, chances are they'll still get found. But if you're in a high competition niche and you forget a major keyword, you probably will not be seen for half of your client base that is searching for a slightly different type of search. Okay, so from there, we also keep in mind that adding an S is a different search. So before, when I did a smoke shop near me, same area, there was 50 people. Then when I did smoke shops near me, now there's 30 people. That's going to be a different search on Google. And then just for comparison wise, just looking on the national level, a smoke shop gets 74,000 views and smoke shops, plural, gets 14,000. So volume's one thing, but also look at that. If you're only optimizing for one of the ones and you forget to add an S for your additional keywords, you could potentially be missing out on getting placed in front of an additional 14,000 people. Okay, so we kind of figured out, we use this research, everything, it's just figuring out exactly what we want to rank for. So what I want to do is come up with a good name for the channel that uses these keywords, but also, would be something local. So what I came up with is smoke shops near me. Hey, it's all the words that we use.
Collect emails, make
and then we scooped it up on Gmail. So we're like, okay, so this is your little ninja tip. So all of this keyword research and planning and getting a Gmail account, if you don't already have a YouTube channel or you haven't done much with it, highly recommend getting this and starting out like this. Now, if you already have a channel and you already have, tons of different videos on it and it's named, in this case, their shop name is The Experience Inc. and they do have a YouTube channel, but with only one video. And she's like, go ahead, just create a new one. So this is where we're optimizing it. So her smoke shops channel, the one that we're working on broadcasting and getting new clients in, is going to be the smoke shops near me channel because that's just how people search. Okay, so then we took this and you're going to go through and it wants you to sign up for a Google Plus account. I personally hate Google Plus, but congratulations, they're connected and you just have to deal with it. So for this part, nothing too hard. So I just set it up, and then on here, we used a business name or another name instead of a name for Google Plus. So in this case, what business name was it? Smoke Shops Near Me. That's the name that we used. So after you're done with this, you're going to see when you go to YouTube, it's going to have that Gmail address. So your smokeshopsnearme@gmail.com is now your YouTube channel. That just means is basically it's your profile on the channel. You haven't actually created a channel yet. So in this case, also, if you have a Gmail account, you don't want to switch it, whatever, you can also just create an additional channel if you wanted to do that. It's really up to you. If you're going to set up a new channel, then I recommend getting a keyword optimized Gmail account, but it's not necessary. So in this, now we're actually creating a new channel with, what keywords? Smoke shops near me. Okay, so at this stage, you officially have a channel, and it looks just like this, pretty bare bones. So here's what we're going to do to go ahead and get it up and running. So we're going to change our profile picture, our channel art, add a welcome trailer, or we'll add that option in there, descriptions, all of the fancy settings, and then making your channel additionally have keywords in it.
Do you have this to-do list on like a checklist or a document that you can copy paste and put all that for the resources page?
Yeah. What do you mean? Just these 6 bullet points out?
Yes.
Okay. When I take this video and put it onto my website, then I just kind of type it all out and do it. But I can copy paste you on that if you want, because I usually just write it in WordPress. I don't usually do a Word document and then do it that way. Cool. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the profile pic, which is lovely and confusing. So if you actually click on your picture, it'll open up this page. And then what you're going to see is here. So I clicked on the icon, and you're going to click on YouTube settings. And over here, you're going to see, oh, you don't have a picture. So how are you going to go ahead and do it? Well, you have to go ahead and actually edit your picture on Google+. You cannot do it from YouTube. So when you click on this edit in Google+, a new screen pops up, and it's actually in Google+, and then if you click on your image, then you can go and you can choose the logo that you want imported. So that's exactly what I did. Then go, it'll update it, go back to YouTube, click refresh, and now you have an image over here. Pretty cool. Then what we're going to do from here is start editing all the features on your channel. Just let me know if any questions pop up or we're moving too fast.
Cool.
Okay, so after additional features, this big screen comes up. So with this one, there's not much that you have to do except you have to go through and first you have to verify it. And in this case, if it didn't ask you to already verify it when you created a Gmail account, this is where you have to verify your YouTube. So when you click on that and you go through it, it's going to ask you, it has to send you a text message or call a phone number and give you a 6-digit Google verification code. So that's the process that you have to go through on that. So make sure that you have a verified account. Then go through and enable monetization. You don't have to actually monetize your videos. You can choose which videos you want ads or to monetize on, but just make sure it's enabled.
This is,
also,
where do they find this? Where do they find all this?
This is, if you see it on here, one, we went back through it from the other page after we edited, but if you click on just features, that comes up.
So under profile, under my YouTube settings, right? This is YouTube settings?
Yeah, so back here, yeah, so if you go, whoops, the arrows. So if you're on your main YouTube page, I think this is where I had it. Sorry, back a couple slides. Okay, so yeah, if you click on the drop down, there's the YouTube settings right here. That's where you're going to click, and then all of these start to come up. And then view additional features is the other thing that you want to do. YouTube, very hard to navigate. I'm very glad I had excellent instructors to teach me because now I can do it very quickly. But yeah, when to figure it out your own would definitely be very difficult. So it's awesome being shown what to do, and then you know exactly. There's also a lot of like disappearing features on YouTube that you don't know if they're there unless you actually go to click on it and suddenly they appear. Nice. Okay, so anywho, back over here. So view additional features when you're on this page. And now you're in your channel settings under features. So verify, enable your monetization, and then make sure you enable longer videos. By standard default, you cannot upload a video longer than 15 minutes. All you have to do is have a verified account and then go ahead and enable it, and then you'll be able to do that. And then the last one down there is make sure that your live events are enabled. That allows you to do like the Google Hangouts and actually have events that are recorded live and broadcasted on YouTube, so then you can get additional viewers. And then everything else don't really, they're just standard defaults that you don't have to worry about right this moment. Okay, so from there...
What's the live events one, Lauren? Somebody's asking, do we have to have a live event or...
No, that's where you can access Google Hangouts and other things through that. So in that, so in that regards, just make sure it's enabled. We'll go through it when we start uploading videos. But yeah, Hangouts are awesome ways that I like to record things, especially if you don't have any video editing software. You can start to do screen shares and things like that very easily, and recording through YouTube. And then also recommending at the beginning not to edit your videos because you're not going to be happy with them and you're going to spend so much time editing, you're never actually going to get things uploaded. So if you do them through a live Google Hangout or a live event, it's going to be immediately broadcasted and you won't have a chance to edit it, which is fantastic when you're first starting out and are very, shaky and unsure. You just want things up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Cool. Question answered? We're good? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay, so from here, so you see over here on the left, channel settings, we're under features, then we're going to go through and click on advanced next. And this is your advanced part. Now this is a sneaky little part where your channel keywords. Now here's when we're talking about optimization. When somebody goes to Google and they're searching for the keyword that you've optimized on your YouTube channel, your video can pop up, your channel can pop up, and in addition, your playlist can pop up. So there's not just one video can get ranked on YouTube, but you can actually get found in 3 different ways if you go ahead and you do all of these keywords and the fancy little tricks and tips will get you found in multiple different ways. So this is where your channel keywords are going to go, and we're going to discuss those in a minute. The rest of the stuff you don't have to worry about right the moment. If you already have AdWords, you can link it. Associated website, that's for them. So you can add in your website, but then you have to go through and have it actually on your website and do this fancy code, and that's beyond my skill level, so I hire out for that. I'm like, I tried watching YouTube videos and figuring out, I don't stick to it, but one of my mentors told his policy is he tries to figure something out for 10 minutes. If he can't figure it out, he calls somebody, YouTubes it, or so I'm getting to that point because, yeah, you can sit there struggling and trying to figure something out for, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, and you're not being productive. So it's better figure it out for 10, 15 minutes, Google it, YouTube it, try to ask somebody for help. If you're not getting with it, leave it alone and hire it out. And that's my take on this stupid website because I couldn't figure it out on my own. Okay. Yeah. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
On the back end? I'm sure you just have to add some fancy codes into the WordPress, but I couldn't figure where to add them properly.
Normally,
because they kept showing up in funny spaces.
Yeah, but I mean, again, just get the channel up. There's a reason why it says it's advanced. So before you get to the beginner stuff, don't go into the advanced, especially if some of you are just literally getting started. But at least you have an idea of how the whole thing works, right? And position yourself as a knowledgeable resource person there.
Yep. And then the last thing down below is your Google Analytics. So if you already have that, you can plug that in. The only thing that we're going to do right now on your advanced thing is put in your channel keywords, which is vital. So now we're going to go back to our AdWords and our keyword research planning and figure out what exact words do we want to optimize our channel for. So although we have, smoke shops near me as the primary, the main keyword to get ranked for and searched for, there's also multiple different words that we can start to use. And you definitely want to add those into your channel, and you want these keywords to be consistent throughout your channel. So if, for example, if your channel keywords are all about smoke shops and the exact same thing, and every single video in your channel has all of that done and all of that information, same keywords, then you have a playlist with all the keywords. When somebody's searching for that keyword, Google immediately recognizes, wow, this person or this channel has all of the keywords. It's throughout every single video, and Google thinks that you are an expert or a good authority, and that's how they'll show you and get you ranked. So you want to be very consistent through all of your keywords and make sure that it's on everything, and they're also all the same words so that Google views you as an authority on those words. Okay. So back over here to the Google AdWords. Okay,
can you
so
add?
I started clicking on.
Can you add multiple keywords there, or does that do you only get like one?
You can do multiple keywords. No, you get multiple keywords. I'm not sure the exact a limit of keywords, but the rule is put as many keywords as you can. You want to get it maxed out, and then just go through and delete your last one. So with this case, I just started looking at all sorts of different keywords. And just kind of, this is just through Google, and just, reading and picking out exactly which ones that I think would be best. So I went through this one, then I clicked on some other ones, so you can just see, okay, all the different kind of smoke shops, just kind of scrolling through and finding which ones would be the best. So
now you've clicked on the ad group though in this one, right? You're looking at the different ad groups under a main one?
Yes.
Got it.
And then so I'm seeing if there's some like a famous smoke shop, not an interest on that one. Smoke shops, yes, I like that keyword. Online smoke shop, probably not for this one. The smoke shop, maybe. So basically just figuring out, well, here's all the different keywords that are related. Let's see which ones that I personally want to use for my channel. So I looked at all of these different words and just kind of scrolling through. Then another thing you want to do is actually go through, and don't forget this one, go to Google and start typing in what you're thinking is your keywords, and you're going to notice Google is a girl, so it likes to suggest things before you finish your thought. So what you do is you can go ahead and see what the suggestions are. And
I just want to go on record that Lauren said that, not me. And it's okay for her to say those things. It is.
Yeah, exactly. So with your smoke shop, you're going to notice if someone's starting to type in smoke shop, Google's going to suggest these different things. And for me, if I was searching for that, I would see down here, smoke shops near me is one that they suggest. And to me, if I'm looking for a smoke shop, chances are I want one near me. So this, even if I was originally going to type in smoke shop, chances are as a user, I personally would choose the suggested search because it's more like what I'm looking for. Same thing, if you're looking for a smoke shop online, somebody might want to type in online versus just smoke shop because they think that they're being more specific. So make sure when you're, at some stage in your keyword planning that you go through and see what Google's actually suggesting to people that are trying to type it in and get an idea. And that's why we chose to rank for smoke shops near me, because it seemed, if Google's already suggesting that one, it seems very logical that their ideal clients would be clicking on that keyword. Okay, so from there, what I did was then make sure that you compile a document. This is on Notepad or Notes, whatever it is on the Mac. You can do even a Word document, anything that you want, but compile a list of your keywords. They can change from time to time, but you definitely want this as a document because you're going to want to copy paste it into all the different places you need to put keywords. So 100% have a document, much easier to deal with. And then I had a longer list, and then what I did is I copy pasted it right in here into the channel keywords. And for me, yeah, I went over the max, so then I had to delete a few. So this ended up being all of the keywords that I could put into this section. Like I said, I don't count characters or whatever, but that size of a list is what went into this channel. So that gives you an idea of how many words that you can rank.
Why did you put Experience Inc. as a keyword?
That's their shop name.
That's their shop name.
So
okay.
Just in case, yeah. So in case somebody is searching for that, their shop, they at least want their things. Same thing like for my birthday party one. Most of my keywords are all about petting zoos or pony rides or animal shows, but I do have my company name as a keyword in there in case they're searching for my company, because obviously I want to come up. So just keep in mind with a company name, if just in case people are searching for that, especially if they're searching maybe for reviews, if they're thinking about going to, make sure that your company name is always in your keywords. But don't, even though their channel is not the Experience Inc. We're focusing on keywords, it's their actual name is in their keywords, just to make sure it gets found. Cool. So copy pasted into channel keywords, and now you're done with the advanced settings. Cool. Gil, are we okay on timing, or should I
let it ride? Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay.
I mean, if we can get the whole session in, then we can focus on a new chapter. We're good. I'm good on time today.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So then what we're going to do, and remember I said that Google or YouTube has little hidden things that you don't even know to look for. Well, that's exactly this section. This section looks completely empty until you mouse over and suddenly you see a little pencil. Then you're going to click on the pencil and it's going to open up these two drop downs. The first one we're going to hit is Edit Links. When you click on that button, this page pops up. And here you're going to put your description. And here's the biggest thing that you want to do is make sure you put the keyword that you're trying to rank for, that your primary keyword needs to be right at the beginning of your thing. And we've been playing around with it, so I want to edit this description because we came up with better. Because smoke shops near me sounds awkward, but we've come up with, smoke shops, looking for smoke shops near me. I found a great one, so we figured out a way to say it verbally better. But just keep in mind, so this one was kind of a tricky one because it's the near me aspect, but we felt that was very important to include. So just figure out great ways to, incorporate it. But whatever it is, you need to have your primary keyword in the first sentence of your description, and you also want it at the end. Ideally, you want it somewhere in the middle. We didn't do it on this one, but we will start making sure we do that on the actual videos as well.
This is the principal keyword, right?
Yes, your primary keyword. Now you can throw as many other, keywords like we have, vaporizers, e-cigarettes, hookahs, all that stuff. Those are great keywords in there, but your primary keywords, use it at the very beginning, very end, and try to use it in the middle as well.
Do you have
Ours is just kind of an awkward keyword.
Do you have a swipe file with a template that they can copy that, change it out, or fill in the blanks template?
I don't. I would be okay with that. I don't know if it, especially for my business owners, if it would be too specific. I think the template would just be kind of a reminder of keyword at the beginning, try to use it in the middle, and make sure it's at the end.
Let's add that to the list of downloadables, or that we can use as
Okay.
lead magnets. Swipe file, how to fill in the YouTube channel,
Mhm.
right? Like a template that they can fill in there.
Awesome. For the description itself, right?
Description.
Gotcha. Okay, great idea. Cool. So then you can fill in an email address if you choose to. Now here's this one. The first one for your custom link is actually going to show up on your channel art, which is on the banner, which is on every single, of that page. You don't have to go digging for it. So figure out, for example, if you're a restaurant, you might want to put menu, because that would be that people are most interested. Before they want to visit you, in this case, if it's a restaurant, they would want to see your menu. For my birthday party site, what I do is I just direct them to our website. Why? Because I want them to read about the different packages. So discussing it with this client of mine, her biggest thing, rather than directing them to her website or something, she just wants them to come in and visit her store. So for this page, we just wanted a map with a location, and instead of just doing a Google map, we actually used the Facebook map page on her profile, or on the company page. So that's the link. So it takes them to her Facebook, but it also shows them exactly, it directs them specifically to the map. So if they're looking for a smoke shop near me, aha, visit us now. It's going to show them exactly where we're located. And then you can put in other links if you want. So they put in a link to their e-store. Okay, then on your social links, you can have the little icons pop up on your main channel art, which you'll see too. So we put in their Facebook and Instagram. And Google Plus comes in by default. Okay. So when we save that, now look over here on your channel art, you see the Visit Us Now, which is the link. And the funny thing is, because it's a Facebook map, it actually came up with this little Facebook, but whatever. And then there's the two icons for their Facebook and Instagram. So that's the actual link to those. Your description now pops up. You have your email address. And then back over here is your other link. So the Visit Us Now shows up down here again. And then any additional links will be here. And then more social icon links as well. So it's starting to look a little more featured.
Looks legit. The e-store, is that an e-commerce store? Is that a order online? How did that link pop up come about?
Yeah, that I put that in their description. They have a little e-commerce site to sell some of their pipes and stuff like that.
What about if the peoples on the session don't have the peoples? What about if they don't have a commerce store? Can they put a website?
Yep. So over here, if you notice over here back in custom links, so I said e-store, that was the name, and then that's that. So if you want to just say, you can say my website and then have the website link, or you can, whatever it is that you want to do it. So if you don't have to put any links, but if you want to put your company website or your blog or whatever it is you might be working on, you can name it whatever you want, and then you go ahead and put the link in. So with this one, we put in the name e-store and then just put in the website.
Got it.
Okay. Yep. Very good. Okay. So now it's starting to look, you got your info in and all that good stuff. Now we're going to do the channel art. So this one, I actually have an awesome template. So anybody in the coaching program can have access to this template on how to start doing your channel art. I have very minimal novice skills in Photoshop. So eventually, it would be to hire somebody to make this look better. However, at least it gets the job done. So this is a great overlay template. So to keep in mind that I totally suck at this.
What building blueprint am I looking at?
This part is what you want. So this box where it says the TV screen, it shows you where the avatar, all of this part's awesome. I just changed the background, and I knew how to barely do that. And then I just can change in the text. But as far as other things go, this template to show you, so if you're having a graphic designer or you can graphic design in Photoshop and add whatever photos and art and things like that go in, this is a fantastic thing to get you in the size. So you're accounting for, If you notice this, the red box, this is going to show up when you're on a mobile phone. The blue, this is how big it's going to show up on a tablet. A desktop, you have this, and some people actually have it on their TV, which is going to be the entire thing. So this is great to know if you're on a TV that you have a bigger space to fill so you can have some cool images, but make sure your primary information, so you want your title, if you have a slogan, something like that, is going to be in the center red box. Keep in mind your logo, your avatar is going to be here. You have your social links, and then make sure, this is the biggest thing to do, is that you have a subscribe reminder on your cover art to make people subscribe. So make sure that you do that. If you're fancy, you can do an arrow. I don't know how to make an arrow in Photoshop.
An easy version, PowerPoint. I use PowerPoint all the time to make my banners. Easy to resize, you get all the editing tools. So let's say if a person's looking at this, which box are we supposed to fill in? Or how big should we make the picture?
If you're making a picture, just keep it, basically you can make as many pictures as you want. Just keep in mind where the cutoffs are going to be. So the red box is for anybody who's on their mobile phone. So just kind of get a sense. So all of your text and the important stuff needs to be inside the red box. The rest can just be beautiful images, something related. Just to keep in mind that if all you do is make a banner art that's the size of the red box, then people on the TV or something like that are going to be looking at something kind of funny. Which is not a deal breaker. It's just if you're having it done, there's just different aspects that you can have. I saw a restaurant that did a beautiful job. It was a Greek.
Quick. So all the text.
It was a Greek restaurant, and it.
Oh, sorry. So all the text should go in the red box. The picture, should the picture go in the red box too, or should we make the picture TV size?
Like images, those can be used TV size. Like I saw a restaurant one. It was a Greek restaurant, so it had the the idea, the name of it, the Greek food, subscribe below, all of that aspect, and then it had like an ocean. And then some Greek pillars, things like that, just to make it look nice. If you're on your mobile phone, you wouldn't have seen the rest of it. So it's just to have kind of a filler to be aware, if you have somebody looking on bigger screens, even on the computer is going to look different than on a mobile phone.
Got it.
Cool. Okay.
And then this will be available in the downloadable templates or the resources page as well on the list? Okay, let's add that to our list.
Yes, it will. Cool. Okay, so from there, like I said, I can barely do it. I just get the job done as small as I need to, and then go through and hire somebody to do a better job. But this gets it up and running. So then, what you're going to do is come back here, find your little hiding icon, the pencil that disappears. Then you're going to now click on Edit Channel Art, and upload it, and ta-da! Now it looks like that. So you can see. On the computer, there's extra things, so the subscribe button might not be below, but you need to put the subscribe option on there to remind people to subscribe to your channel. So just make sure that it's in there. So, like I said, basic, but at least it's up. Now, if you notice, this is where I'm talking about hidden icons. So see the pencil disappeared over here. Then over here, if you see on this screen, see there was nothing in this section? Well, you go hover over it, all of a sudden the pencil appears, and now you have these other options. So right now, we're just going to go into the Edit Channel Navigation. You don't have to do too much with this section. The only thing that we're going to do is turn it on so we can add a welcome trailer for our channel. So all you're going to do is when that channel navigation comes up, the only thing you're going to click on is to enable it. By default, it's disabled, so just click on it and make sure it's enabled. And then when you come back, ta-da, this is what it looks like. And it's asking you to add a channel trailer. And your channel is now ready to start uploading videos to.
Trailer like a welcome video.
Yes.
Here's how to access and tinker with the YouTube channel. You can talk about what kind of videos you're doing. Any other tips for the welcome video?
Yeah, we're actually going to go into that on our next segment. I was actually just shooting the welcome channel video with my client this morning. She was horrified. So we got it. It's a work in progress, but we'll have something. So our next segment is going to be how to actually optimize the video. So first you needed the, sounding boards, upload them all to, and then go ahead and start uploading the actual videos and adding all the little tricks of the trade. Cool. Awesome. Hello?
Yep, we're good.
Oh, cool. Okay. So yeah, so our next segment will be on, actually how to upload the videos and start getting all of that good stuff in there.
Nice. Are we going to cover that one? Are you going to be on the session tomorrow or?
Yep. Yeah, I can do that tomorrow if you want.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Because I won't be on, I might not be on tomorrow's session.
Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, if we want to skip tomorrow, because I know we're all heading down to the seminar, that's cool. I mean, I was planning on tomorrow, but it's up to you.
Yeah, are you ready to go now?
No, I literally just shot their video. No, I had to fit in, so I shot their videos. I mean, I have videos that I can just show, but I don't have it in a PowerPoint because I'm just using them as the analogy. So I just shot their videos this morning.
Oh, no. I mean, we don't have to use their video, but I mean, like, proceed with the rest of the, like, a part 3 segment. Like, can we continue with that, or we still have to update them?
I don't have it in a PowerPoint. I would just have to show it, on my channel.
On the chat. Gotcha. All right, so let's do this. Why don't we get the slides up, and then, because tomorrow's going to be a tricky schedule. Is there a chance we can still do it today, or what?
Later today? Yeah, I can see what my timing is. I'm celebrating my son's birthday this afternoon, so I have a short window of time before I have to go grab the kids.
So it sounds like tomorrow at 12 would be better.
That would. I mean, I can do earlier or later tomorrow.
Let's do earlier. Why don't we do earlier?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, I know, we're all going to out to some workshops this weekend. I mean, we go through training workshops too, right? That's how we stay on top of what's working, what's not working, what you can apply, what's junk. And that way, for those of you that are on an extremely limited schedule or need to bootstrap and are priced out of some of these workshops and seminars, stay on top of our subscribers list. Make sure you have already opted in and have joined our mailing list. There's going to be a box on the website that you're viewing this video on where you can register as a subscriber, and you will receive updates, emails, and copies of the slides and trainings that we go through on these sessions. So definitely do jump on and register. There may also be an email address that you can send your questions and inquiries and register as well. So definitely look out for that. The box would be somewhere around this video or wherever the website you are currently watching it on, right? So we will share some good feedbacks, tips, and trainings from this weekend's workshops that we will be attending, covering a wide variety of topics. This weekend will be focused a little bit about everything in entrepreneurship, financing, fundings, the legal side, and on the marketing side of the business, we're actually going to be taking a look at some of the latest tips and strategies for entrepreneurs to go from, simple bootstrapping marketing methods in a way to ninja your way onto big stream and mainstream media as well, right? So let's move tomorrow's session up earlier. That way everybody can make it out to the venue. It's Friday, and so, Los Angeles is always known for its ridiculous commutes. How early can we have the segment, or can we move it up?
I'm free. I the only conflict would be on your end with your 9 a.m. So, but otherwise, I'm open.
Okay. We do the 9 a.m. training tomorrow, so that should wrap up by 10, and then we can open at 10:30 tomorrow.
Yep, that sounds fine.
Awesome. So for those of you that are on this session, if you're going to watch the replay at home tonight or on your smartphones, wherever you're tuning in from, Friday's session just for tomorrow will be we'll move it up to 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we will continue our YouTube series on here. Lauren has her list of different resources and templates, so we will update that. Make sure you have a nice little link that you can quickly download or access it. If you have to register, go ahead and register so that you can get access to the slides, the templates, the task items, or to-do lists. All right. We'll keep the session open for any questions or clarifications. Um, show it, says Kelvin. Now we'll move it up for tomorrow. That way, yeah, it's a little bit tricky when it comes to social media and setting that stuff up. I do live walkthrough sessions, as you guys always see. But there's some kinks, there's some plus and minuses to doing the session that way. Do we have a workshop coming up at the end of the month? For the social media and marketing group, Lauren and I are doing a workshop for business owners and entrepreneurs. Did they finalize the date, Lauren?
Yeah, it's Saturday, June 14th at 10 a.m.
Got it. So Saturday, June 14th. This is for those that are. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's implementation on Facebook. So the things that we've been covering on Facebook, a lot of people, they kind of want us to help them along with it. So that's exactly what it is. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, hopefully, or make sure that you've caught up on the replays of our Facebook things. And then what we're going to be doing is working with you guys. So by the end of leaving our session, you will have paid ads running. You will have, a fan page set up if you need that. Whatever it is that you need to get done, it's going to be done because we're going to help you do it on your own pages.
Awesome. All right, guys, so it looks like it's business as usual, taking care of business. Look at the comments, so fantastic. Once again, Ms. Shekinah, congratulations on your recent licensing and certification. And we will see you guys tomorrow, 10:30 sharp Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you opt in and join our subscribers list. There will be a nice little box or email for you to go ahead and register. And if you're interested in getting started monetizing your website or generating an online income blogging, there's a phone number that you can call or an email. Once again, give us a call, send us an email. Let's have a conversation on the best way for you to get started online. As always, check the contact us section or the description if it's not explicitly posted on the video where you can get in touch with us, whether through phone or email. Anything else, Lauren, before we jump off?
No, is there anything else that you want me to, just for this weekend to be aware of on different things, scheduling?
Scheduling-wise, no, we'll just update our training schedule of topics. We should do that by tomorrow. That way we can work on it throughout the weekend. I will be attending all 3 days of the event, including the mixer in the evening. And so we are planning to be at the venue by no later than mid-late afternoon. We'll probably do a late lunch. So as soon as you're in the area, let us know, and we can all link up, hang out, review some stuff, or just get a nice little group together, so we don't get swarmed by the crowds.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that one, we're doing the kids down there, so I have a babysitter coming. So she's supposed to be down there by 5. So then I'll be free around 5 to. She can stay late, so I'm good after that.
Awesome.
And then Saturday, and then I'm just not staying Sunday because I stayed Sunday for the last one. So.
Got it. All right. So with that, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you're already on our list. We genuinely appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to check out some of our content and our training sessions. As always, sharing is caring. If this is content that could benefit somebody that you know, or an entrepreneur or somebody out there, hit the share button on it, post it on our social media. And we would gladly appreciate that. So thank you very much, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Cool. Hey, Gil, can I get a copy of this replay because I wasn't able to record it on my end?